Okay, welcome Pro Bike Shop community. 8 weeks of training came to a final peak because we are in the mountain, and tomorrow for me it's the Bikingman 2023 Alpmaritime edition. And today we are going to talk about my equipment and my choice for the race. Okay guys, let's come to a main part. This is my bike, my type of choice for tomorrow. It's the Vitus Vernon Evo. It is something like between a road bike and a gravel bike. So it's an all-road bike, but especially for tomorrow it's perfect because it's a very fast gravel bike. Okay, let's have a closer look on the gearing. On my Vitus bike, it's the SRAM Rival AXS group set, and it's 46-33 in the front and 10-36 cassette in the back. For tomorrow, it's like 80% of tarmac and 20% of gravel time. So the organizers said going for the 50mm tires would be perfect because the gravel is very rough. So my type of choice is the Schwalbe G1 RS because it's very fast on the tarmac section in 40mm of tire width. Tomorrow, and especially in the downhill phase or maybe sometime in the flat, I like to go in my aero bars. So I add on the Zip VUCA aero bars to get as low as possible in the front and to keep also some relaxation in my upper body. And beside the aerodynamic gain, another pro on the TT bars is that I can pack another bar bag underneath them. And how this looks like, I'm going to show you now. Okay, nice. Beside my frame bag, I got this aerodynamic bar bag. And this is extra 5 liters of storage capability for maybe something like carbohydrates. And because of the weather forecast, it's something like the sun of today and rain of tomorrow, I try to keep as much clothes as possible, so I add another big saddlebag. Let's come to the equipment. First of all, I'm going to show you my electronic devices. This is my little best friend, the Wahoo Element. It shows me the GPX track of tomorrow for sure. Then another important part is that I can see to keep my zones, so my power watt zones, to keep as low as possible on the mountains, on the uphill phase, and relax as much as possible in the downhill phase. And another important part is that I can show other guys on Strava how I finished the event, hopefully. And now the second most important electronic device, for sure it's my light equipment. It's the front light, the Lesign front light and the Lesign back light. So to see as much as possible and to get seen as much as possible in especially the downhill phase or maybe sometimes in between the forests. Okay, next important equipment is my big power bank. It supplies my light setup, my Wahoo Element and also my smartphone with enough power for all of the race. The next important thing is keep yourself prepared for the unprepared. If you have any technical issues, maybe somewhere in the forest, there's no one helping you. So I have always my little multi-tool with me and another 1-2 spare tubes. Even I have tubeless on my tires, I also add some spare tubes if needed. And also have some small patches to fix some holes in my spare tube if needed. I also add 2 CO2 gas bottles to reinflate my tire very fast, especially when needed in the finals or maybe when it's very exciting during the race. And also a little trick for you guys, if you have SRAM AXS group set, you can always add a little extra battery. Maybe some gets damaged or broken or something like this, you are always prepared with an extra battery. The next things what I have in my bag, what I'm going to show you, I hope I never need to use, is my first aid kit. My first aid kit contains a little first aid silver gold blanket to keep myself warm if I need to stay a little bit longer during the night and it's very cold outside. My first aid kit also contains something I can put on if I crash in a corner. So first of all to clean open wounds and then to put something on it, then it's not getting dirty anymore, and then after the race I can go to emergency and maybe fix it a little more professional. Okay guys, let's come to the performance part. Now I'm going to show you my carbohydrate solution during the race. First of all, I try to consume as much Race Carb X as possible from MON Sports. It's a 1 kilogram of bottle of 800 grams of carbohydrate in a high carbohydrate rice fructose syrup. I try to add a little bit in my bottle, then fill it with water again and have as much carbohydrate per hour as I can consume. For little extra carbohydrate shots, I keep my gels with me. It's the gel 40, it's 40 grams per gel, what I can consume for carbohydrates. So I can calculate, so I add maybe like 10 gels during my race, so it's 400 grams of carbohydrates and I can keep my zone and keep my pedaling working till the end of the line. And in terms of water strategy, I have 2 bottles of 750 milliliters volume and another backpack of 1.5 liters of volume to store as much water as possible for the next few kilometers. Okay, and for sure my helmet, there's no other option to keep my head safe and another glasses for keeping flies out of my eyes, and especially during the night, the clear glass to keep my visibility as good as possible. Okay, we talked about the nutrition strategy, the carbohydrate, the water strategy, my first aid kit, my technical solution, and also my electronic devices. And now I'm going to show you my clothes. First of all, my DHB mountain bike shoes. It allows me to walk a little bit, maybe if needed. And I also add some clothing part in my bags. We have the aerodynamic gloves, we have a wind jacket and also some rain jacket, maybe it's raining in the morning. We have also add some leg warmers, it's getting very cold in the night. I have very high visibility vest and also some buff for keep my neck a little more warm, and also some long sleeve jersey. So I am prepared for every weather what I can expect for. So stay tuned for the Pro Bike Shop featuring SCYENCE Bikingman event. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel for more videos and comment underneath the video below what you think if I'm going to achieve this or not.